Welcome everybody to episode 28 of With a Grain of Salt podcast. That is nice.
Ow.
It's just like candy.
I told you, just like candy.
Wow.
Where was I? Episode 28.
Where are we?
Who are you?
No, what are you watching?
With a Grain of Salt podcast number 28.
Oh.
Number 28.
Who are you?
I am Eric.
I'm Eddie.
Howdy, it's Andrea.
And today, starting off,
With the bang? With the shot? With the...
yeah, it's a shot in the dark. That's what we're going to call it.
I'm actually not a big shot taker. I'm pretty sure everyone knows, because I mean, I don't take
Because
shots.
you're boring.
I don't take shots like all of y'all.
I'm kidding.
But Eric had bought something, and I thought it'd be worth a try. What was it?
It is Crown Royal Peach. It is one of their newest ones. I think they came out this year. And I was one of the first people to grab with these things. And I finished the bottle that night, yeah.
Oh my gosh!
You must have been gone.
It was a good time. If I remember.
That you remember, exactly.
Yeah. Anyway, before we actually get started, we are a bunch of morons.
Experts in anything we say or do, so take us, our opinions with a...
Grain of salt. It's way over there.
Grain of
salt.
Nah.
That thing.
I gotta get through the Lazy Susan. It has some macarons on it.
Macarons.
I'm not gonna say the flavors because honestly, who cares? They all kind of taste the same.
They're all good.
Yeah, they're all in the same kind of flavor spectrum.
The only one I taste is the mandarin and chocolate.
Is this the mandarin chocolate?
Uh-huh.
Okay. Alright. I could get behind it.
Just take the whole thing.
Mm.
As for me, what I've been making is like a little coffee shot. I don't remember what it's called. I'm not a bartender. It's a mix of Kahlua, Jameson. Fuck.
You're too high up.
And half and half.
Jameson, Kahlua, and fuck.
Oh no.
The fuck's the best part?
Not that white liquid.
Mm.
Half and half. We need that half and half.
Oh.
I'm sorry.
Shaken, not stirred. Put that down.
No, I'm gonna make some. I'm gonna see if I can get it right.
Alright, can I show them mine?
Yeah.
Waddy had made one for me beforehand.
Yes.
I took the first. Can I tell them like how? I took the first sip because I'm really bad at taking shots. First sip, I just tasted so much whiskey. Honestly, like so much whiskey. I could taste the coffee. It was very slight, and so since I had made some room for my first sip, Waddy went ahead, added some more of the coffee, or what's it called? Kahlua. Tastes great. This is something I can drink. I'm not gonna take a shot though because I already took the peaches one. That was a lot. And I am a pussy. I can't take it. I can't.
Never mind.
Oh my god.
No.
Wow.
3, 4.
Oh God! No, I
No!
deserve that. I
That's what
deserve
you
this.
get.
I deserve this. I thought they were the same.
Was it a shot?
I told you it's a double shot. I told you. That's not a double shot.
Well, this is also warped. I don't know how the fuck this happened, but it's not circular. So.
I'm ready for another one, guys, if you're ready.
Oh, I'm not taking any more.
Little much on the Jameson.
You think you just need more Kahlua?
Little bit more.
That's just a sneak peek to the Friendsgiving. There you go.
Oh man, the Friendsgiving. Well, I don't know. I'm pretty sure everybody watching knows what Friendsgiving is.
Exactly. But
It's Thanksgiving, but rather with the family, you have it with friends. So Thanksgiving Day, everyone's with their families. It's a really good time, whatever. You can eat one. Why would I stop you? And then that's the Saturday after that, because we're skipping Black Friday. The Saturday after that, we get together as friends and have another dinner like that and celebrate that we're all thankful that we survived Black Friday.
honestly, it's a lot more fun than Thanksgiving, in my opinion.
Yeah, in the past it's been We've done this. This will be year number 8, right?
It's like the mullet of holidays. Thanksgiving's like the business in the front. And there's
Well,
Friendsgiving's the party in the back.
well, this is like year number 8, right?
Yeah.
And
8 years?
we've been doing this for 8 years straight. Even longer than we've been waiting for this podcast.
Wow.
I started in high school.
I think the first
Was
one
I
went-
here?
Yeah.
I don't know.
No, the first one I went to AJ and Alvin. No, AJ was here.
Mhm.
I don't think Alvin was.
And
I don't know where that guy is. So, if you're out there, if you're still alive,
If you're watching our
if you're watching
podcast.
this, subscribe.
just subscribe. Don't even
Just
hit us up. Just subscribe. Maybe say something in the comments.
Don't
We'll
even
be
say
like,
happy birthday. We don't have to do this.
say something in the comments. We'll be like, hey, look who commented. That's neat. I'm gonna go and continue on my day. But I always make the turkey. Everybody else ends up just bringing something else. You've been bringing the corn casserole.
Corn casserole, that's
Undefeated.
my thing.
Undefeated.
Oh my god. I honestly can't wait for that corn
three years
casserole.
straight?
I've been bringing it for every time, ever since I started bringing something, which honestly, like, I don't know why I didn't bring anything first, but, or maybe my first Friendsgiving, I bought the corn casserole, but every time I've come, I brought corn casserole, and it's a very simple recipe, and it's always so good.
Yeah, we should say it's a potluck. Everybody brings a dish or whatever they can bring. But
Oh,
I'm really looking forward to that corn casserole. I always look forward to it.
me too.
What do you bring? Or it's always something different?
It's always something different. Like this coming Friendsgiving, it's gonna be the cheesecake bites.
Are you making them or you buying them?
I'm buying them. Yeah. I saw them at Costco. I'm like, dibs. That looks interesting.
Oh, the one that's in the circular package?
Yeah, exactly.
I always emphasize, like, you don't have to bring anything. Like,
It's nice if you do.
it's nice if you do, but, you know, not everybody, like, is in, like, a good enough financial situation to bring it. I really don't care. If anything, I'm just happy you're here. But this year, I've decided, and I've already bought the turkey, I'm going to go with a Korean barbecue flavored turkey.
Oh,
That
man.
sounds interesting.
I will say I did buy a whole chicken to practice on, though. Because last year's, I thought was a failure. You guys seem to like it. Well, it was okay, but it's not what I wanted.
What was last year's?
Yes, I need
The
a blender.
mango habanero.
That was spicy enough for me. I know it's not saying much, but
Why? I don't even think it was that spicy, and I'm a wuss.
I was like, ooh.
Yeah,
I'm
like
out. Double
I didn't
tap.
want it to be too much kick, but I mean, like y'all ate it just fine.
Mhm.
Was it dry?
I don't think so. I think I would have remembered if it was.
Anyway, the flavors didn't penetrate like on the inside. It wasn't dry, but it still wasn't like it didn't taste like much. It was just wow, you made a turkey.
That's the kudos to you for making
Yeah.
a turkey. I mean,
I don't know. I thought it was a failure, but that's why I bought the chicken this year. I bought them both at Costco. Fucking turkey cost $64.
Let's go, Brandon.
what? Was it like a 24 pound?
Was it 20 pound?
20 pounds, $64.
It was a royal. I don't know.
Was it the one that was killed? That's
Of the
gonna be
Cluck
killed by
dynasty.
the queen was
Kim Jong-un himself killed it.
This one right here, $64. Kim Jong Un.
Can't get it anywhere else. I do hope we spank the turkey though. I put it on Snapchat because every year I do it. I'm like, I know one of you freaks are into this.
God.
It always gets a laugh, at least out of me.
And that's all that matters.
Honestly, that's all I ever care about. Well, I mean, there are some people that I've been like, all right, I really want to make them laugh, but that's a story for another time. But I'm really looking forward to this one. I'm estimating like what, 14 people,
Give or take.
and the way it goes is like, everyone will come in, we'll eat, have conversation. It's a great time. It's real relaxed and chill. There's always one person. And it's not always the same person. It's been me, it's been you, it's been you. Somebody grabs the first drink. Whether it be liquor, beer, somebody grabs the first drink. And it's all downhill from there.
I can't say that, but it's a good time.
Oh, it's always so much fun. So much fun. But
yeah, this is our opener for Friendsgiving. Just want to give them a sneak peek.
Eric and I have a tradition. If we ever go to a party where there's like drinks, we always take a shot together. Always start off.
Always.
The homies.
The homies.
The homies.
Little burger things.
Little burger things. They're pretty patties.
They're pretty patties.
But, oh man, I'm so excited. Like,
I'm so ready for the food.
Yeah, I don't know what I'm more excited for. The food. Well, okay, I'm excited for the people coming because that's always the best part. But like, what better way to like get together and like get closer to everybody than with food? Yeah, like you guys come together and eat something.
I think that's what the Valley's known for.
That's
coming together and eating.
That's why everyone's overweight.
Pretty much.
I think we're ranked 3.
Do we have to make the food? No, just order a botana and put in the on the table. That's all we got. That's enough for everybody here. But man, these went out fast.
Because it's a fucking alcohol making us want to eat. Oh, we haven't even spun it.
Yeah, it spins.
Right, we gotta keep it to the circle.
Oh, sorry if you can't see this. Those of you on Spotify. Yeah, text overlay. We always forget our fuckers.
Our fuckers.
And we're sorry.
I apologize.
Fuckers is what Andrea originally called our Spotify listeners.
And
Yeah,
we're going to replace it, so.
4 episodes ago. Or like 4 or 5, I'm not sure. I don't know, it stuck. No one's complained about it yet.
Probably because nobody watches.
Hey. Still, we have some people that watch.
Yeah?
They haven't complained.
Well,
Don't do that.
Thank you, Spotify listeners.
Somebody did. That's a story for another time. Because that might get me in trouble. But yeah, follow the link. Link is also going to be in the description. Go ahead and support the show. Because we always have, there's plenty of room for improvement, as you can see. Like this mouse right now, how it won't fucking go where I want it to. Thank you. That was annoying.
I would like to say that the channel is ever evolving, so yeah.
Best, like, if everything goes to plan, maybe like with what, 4, 5 weeks from now, quality's gonna take a massive jump.
Big time. Big jump.
Hopefully.
Fingers crossed.
Well, assuming it comes in that quick.
It is the holidays. You never know.
It's true.
Yeah.
But made in the U.S., so don't have to worry about off the coast of California.
That's
all I'm going to say about that, apparently. YouTube.
I don't know. But going back to the whole Friendsgiving thing, was it Friendsgiving that
It might have been, because I think Clarissa was there, or even Claudia. It was one of them. One of them was here, and I remember they were laughing their ass off.
Yeah, she dove. We were playing. I'm pretty sure we've told the story here on the show.
Yeah.
It was when she dove for the ping pong ball while we were playing beer pong, and she dove into my freaking bottle cabinet, and I lost like 7 bottles.
They were trash.
Most of them were empty
bottles.
anyway. But you did break a brand new bottle of Sky vodka. However, it's like $20. So I wasn't like...
Cheap vodka. But you're fine. You're fine.
I wasn't upset. If it was Stolichna, I would have been like...
Hey, but it was funny.
It
It was funny.
Oh yeah, I made you feel guilty just because I thought it was funny. Like I never cared. It never bothered me, but I always made it feel like it kind of did because I thought it was funny.
That's our relationship.
She's like, she was like so bummed out after it happened. Like, I'm so sorry, and I'm like, it's okay. And then I go to Eric and be like, dude, she's all sad.
Oh my god. That was my like, 13th reason.
Andrea's in the corner like, how could this happen to me?
I'm in the corner be like, she doesn't know I don't give a fuck.
These people don't fucking know. I don't give a shit.
But yeah, this year I'm going to go all out with like decorations and stuff. The Korean barbecue thing, that's something I've never done before. I've been doing a lot of research. I still don't feel like I know it quite well yet, but that's what the chicken's for. So, I'm going to be stringing a whole bunch of lights outside. Not these, because, let's be real, these are hideous. When it comes to like decoration.
These are like bug catchers out there.
Oh yeah.
All of them.
That's true. Maybe I'll just use these to catch bugs. They're bright enough to where the moths are like, ooh, I'll stay here.
Weird hobby, but okay.
I guess, but what are you looking forward to the most?
I want to say, I'm not sure about the chicken, the turkey, but that corn casserole, bomb. Yeah, I don't even know what's even an ingredient for
corn.
The turkey.
Oh,
you stuffed corn in the turkey. You're sick.
I could shove some corn up its ass. There you go.
God.
Oh, I want the cob. Bob for the cob.
Oh god.
You're like, where's the cob? It's all I find is popcorn. I thought you were gonna ask what you don't know what the ingredients are for the corn casserole.
I'm an interrogator on a family recipe.
Let the man finish. Oh, it like a family recipe. It's on the internet.
It's on the same fucking like realm like when you buy the fucking
it's on the same
chocolate
box.
chips where you see like the recipe for cookies on it.
That's instructions.
You're like, it's a family recipe. No, it fucking isn't. It's Nestle Toll House. Fucking
Cinnabon.
What about you?
What am I looking forward to Friendsgiving?
Mm-hmm.
Honestly, the people, because like our like OG group. Sorry, Eric ain't a part of it, but
what? 7 years I'm not a part of the OG group.
7 years is from senior year. We really started talking sophomore year.
Oh, that's when I met her though. Like after high school.
After high school.
Well, he's part of my OG group.
What freaking?
Damn, Andrea.
These 20 years I've known you.
We haven't.
Put it back. Put it back.
No, because I grew up with these guys. We went to elementary school together, and we're all gonna finally be together. It's been so long.
Yeah, we hardly hang out anymore.
Yeah, because we're all adults. Well, we're so busy.
Yeah, adult life sucks.
It sucks.
As fuck, yeah.
It sucks.
Worrying about bills. Fucking, I was like, shit, I have to pay the internet. I have to pay my phone bill. I'm good.
That's it. That's all I got.
No, like,
I had this conversation, it's a little off track here, but I had this conversation with an employer of mine, really young kid, and he was like, man, I can't wait to get my own place and shit. I'm like, the fuck you mean, wait till you get your own place? I'm like, are you on good terms with your parents? Then stay that way. Like, the way how economy is nowadays.
I got this to get away from him.
That's true.
I got a lot of privacy here.
I have to go through everybody if I want to leave the house.
Not that I need it, because I mean I'm never here. But I mean, there's my house, then there's my parents' house on the same property. So this is mine, and I want to it's probably not going to stay that way for long, because I'm hoping soon to be looking into buying a new house. So fingers crossed on that one. Oh, and if things go well, all according to plan, we'll be getting. We could be getting a new set
By set we mean warehouse with
to make a
multiple
set.
sets.
Yeah, if things go well, like all according to plan. So we won't be so fucking cramped. Like the reason this is here, so you don't see the little wall behind it. Because honestly, this isn't like pretty nice to look at. Oh, there's my fucking room. But it sucks in here. It sucks. My studio's over there, or like my edit bay is over there, and it's like super cramped. But we'll be able to get like an actual set. Multiple camera angles, mics, for each individual person.
Think of it like this: like his station's gonna be right here, and then think of this thing, little swivel thing, but just in 4 sections. So 1/4 of it is a set, then you revolve it, and that's another set, and then another.
We're not gonna have a revolving set though.
That'd be dope.
Yeah, we are.
That's way too
Yeah, we
expensive.
are. I don't give a fuck. Spare no expense, Eddie.
I don't know. I still want to be able to pay for my house.
That's fucking cool. This is the first time I'm hearing about this. That's
Yes.
dope.
It's in the plans. Like we've like officially starting to like look. So.
Nice.
But yeah, we'll have a lot more space to do anything. Eric wants to put in like a gym there, so that way like we can do our own workouts rather than
Gym vlogs coming in.
You can get a pump before getting on the podcast.
Accountability. There you go.
Oh, and we have like ideas for like skits and stuff. Like especially Alan. Alan's probably would be like our best writer, honestly,
Oh god.
because he's always coming up with bullshit.
Oh god.
But it's always funny.
But we have fun though.
But that's what I'm thinking. Like, there's so many things. Like we've already got, like even between me and him, we got skits in our heads, like talking about
Retails.
Yeah, we're like since we've all worked in retail, we're gonna have start a show called Retails, where we reenact customer interactions that we've had.
Very relatable.
Customers are stupid.
Customers are very stupid, and if you're one of those stupid customers, sometimes all you need to do is read. All you
Or
need to do-
subscribe. Thanks for the sub.
Yeah, go ahead and subscribe to us, and we'll berate you at every waking moment, because our lives will be so much easier without you.
You could have rotated it.
Yeah, you went for the further one. Now there's one lonely Patty.
Alone.
Just put it there. No, Nessie's over there. She's supposed to be over here. Fuck. All right.
I'm not
well,
good,
she's
yeah.
not. All right, fine. She was supposed to be in this one. That's so sad.
But we got to this point because you're telling your coworker, stay home. Live with your parents.
Then we got up to that point. Because he was really bothered. He was like, yeah, I just want to be on my own with my girl.
I mean, the main reason that I didn't get my own place when I worked in the refineries was because,
You're never here.
yeah, like why would I get an apartment that I'm not going to be living in? I won't be using since I don't live here.
I heard a study where they went to a retirement home, you can say, and they asked them all, how much do you think a home costs nowadays?
Oh yeah.
And they said 34,000.
Ah.
Obviously,
Fuck.
it's way off.
By a few $100,000.
So the way how the economy is right now, it's more sensible to just stay home with your parents and save up.
Yep.
Instead of just rent your whole life.
You shouldn't be renting a house anyway.
Yeah, if you rent a house, split it. Split that puppy. Otherwise, you're just,
You're just throwing money away.
throwing away money.
I mean, at least get something you can own. But
Assets, guys, assets.
at least that's the way we've been brought up.
But yeah, I think it's just, what do you call it? I don't know what I failed to mention of why he had that idea. Like, when you get out of like school, you think, oh, just go to college, get a job, have kids. Like that's the blueprint of life.
Mm-hmm.
But it's definitely not like that at all. Definitely not.
I mean, everybody thinks like there's like an actual blueprint for it. No, the blueprint is what you want it to be. Like, go out and see the world if you want, if you can. Save up some money, then at some point just be like, fuck it, I'm out. And go. Like what I said last time, like there's a lot of people that are like, I want to see the world, but I can't because whatever bullshit reason. I'm like, yeah, you can. I'll take this off because there's no thing on it. But
it's a conversation piece that we haven't had a conversation about.
Yeah, check it out. It spins.
You can see the rest of Waddy's place. You opened and everyone saw everything.
Yeah, there's
25 of 49.
But I don't know, just like you can still do your own thing. We'll see what happens when the housing market eventually collapses again.
I'll get that for $13.
Wow.
Done.
There's a certain mansion that right now costs $5 million, and I'm hoping to snag it for like $2.
Million? No. Dollars.
No, I'd be fucked in taxes. I did the math. Like even if I paid it all in cash, when it came to like utilities and like paying for everything, I'd be and like taxes. I'd be looking at about $30,000 a month. I was like
taxes.
I was like, yeah, not just taxes, but like everything. In Texas or taxes that we said?
Taxes.
Nah. I think taxes was a
You
part of
should
it. Yeah.
move to Texas.
That'd be a good idea. Too bad I'm stuck in the Rio Grande Valley.
Which people think is Mexico.
Really?
Believe it or not, they think San Antonio's south. And that's it.
Yep.
They think the tip of Texas is San Antonio? How stupid are you guys? I mean,
I met people that way, yeah.
all you need to do is look at a map. Man, like, how much stupid shit can be fixed with a Google search? And I'm not talking about political shit, where you're like,
You're going
I
off
looked
like
this up and fucking left or right said this. No, I'm talking about straight up facts. You know, geography. Like Mount Everest is the tallest mountain in the world. Can you debate that? I don't think so. Unless some mountain fucking explodes and like a volcano explodes and doubles its size or something. I don't know. I'm going on a rant
So
here.
Yeah, you are.
Saying nonsense.
This is
If
hitting
you
me hard
guys
at
aren't
time.
from the valley, our local weatherman, Tim Smith, he went on a rant too about the people. He's
That
like,
was a good
you guys
rant.
don't know where this is? I've been on air for more than 20 years. It's never changed, guys. It's never changed. Look at the map.
Oh, yeah. He was like, you see, this is McAllen, and people always ask, like, is it gonna rain in Mission? See, McAllen's right here. McAllen's right here. Mission is like right here.
It was hard to watch, but it wasn't.
Just a few miles south, just a few miles west. It's right there. So if it rains here, like if it's a big ass cloud here, if it rains there, it's gonna rain there. You know what's there? Mission. That's
That's
so...
it. Social media ruins everything. He read the Facebook.
He's had enough. He's had enough.
He's had
Because
enough.
people are so dumb, dude. It goes back to the fucking customers.
Wait, what?
And that's
Like-
what we'll see at our skits.
Yeah.
Yes, and they will.
We had somebody ask us,
Yeah.
is it normal that my urine is dark? And we're like, what the fuck? She asked through the drive-thru.
I'm not a physician, sir.
We're like,
so.
ma'am, most of these people get paid minimum wage. You think they're gonna be like, either there's two issues. Well, like my immediate thought was, hey, drink some water.
Obviously, yeah. That's a smart.
I can give you a water cup. That'll start
Oh
from your kidney failure.
Honestly, like I still haven't said where I work, but so many things would be fixed. If people just read the fucking menu. Like,
If
that's all
they
need to do.
downloaded the app, right, Andrea?
Just get the app. And all the answers are on the fucking app.
Oh, dude, one of the worst things is when people download or like they order like on the app, and they'll be like, "Oh, we'll be there like at 6:45 p.m." And then they're there at like 6:20, being like, "Hey, like, where's my order?" Or like, it's not even supposed to be finished for like another 20 minutes. What the fuck do you want? Like, man, I've had people come inside the store, go on their apps, and order through that instead of coming up to the register.
Why isn't it ready?
Yeah. I'm like, it doesn't just appear. It doesn't just spawn in.
You want a vending machine? There's a vending machine right there.
And I've always been so confused. Like, it's so easy though. Or if you're gonna be wrong, if you don't understand something, at least be polite about the shit you don't understand.
Yeah, like, first off, you have a question, but you're going to have an attitude about it? Really?
Like, people won't order off the menu. Imagine going to like McDonald's or Burger King and you just go up and be like, I want a burger.
It's very vague.
Does that make sense? What are they gonna give you? Big Mac, double cheeseburger, home style?
That's not what I wanted.
Yeah.
I love it. I want to do these skits already. God damn. And, by the way, guys, we do have a green screen.
We do have a green screen. One's over there for my stream setup, and one's like over here somewhere. Oh, that's one thing I wanted to do. Like, have a little game, maybe another show, where we pretend to be like newscasters, and we'll give like legit news, like, but we won't rehearse it.
It's gonna be bad.
It's going to be really bad.
It's gonna be so stupid. Or we'll just like make up bullshit. We'll be like the Onion or something. But I thought a fun thing to do was like use the other side of these curtains and hang the green screen there. And once we have the other camera, somebody will be on the other side. We'll be able to see what is going on your green screen behind you. Like, let's say you're the one that we send out into the field. We'll be able to see what's going on the green screen behind you through here, but you won't.
Mm-hmm.
And what we're describing, you'd have to act out there.
Yeah, like what we're like, you're over here, like, oh, I'm over here, like I see this going on. You pretty much have to guess what's behind you. If you've ever seen Whose Line Is It Anyway?
Mm-hmm.
We'll be able to do something like that. That I'm looking forward to, because I think that's gonna be hilarious. I'm gonna need more lights though. So if we don't already have enough, we still need more.
Which we're in luck, because it's going to be Black Friday.
Black Friday sales.
Who's ready?
I'm lucky I've never worked in a retail store for Black Friday.
Yeah, you are.
Yes, you are.
You were there for last year?
Yes.
Okay.
Trauma. Yeah.
So so far I think this year has been a little bit better. But last year I had to go in the back
And cry.
and
I've seen it
focus
happen.
on like I had a panic attack. There was just I like my bubble and I like people to stay out of that bubble. And so
Personal
that
space, right?
yes, and everyone was all up in my business. Everyone was I had no room to breathe. So I had to go in the back, and I had to like literally.
You were
just
like
sit.
shoulder to shoulder. You were bumming, and someone grabbed your titty. And
Yep. I just had to fucking like sit and breathe, concentrate on my breathing, and just try not to cry. I'm like, it's gonna be okay. You're almost out.
People are so fucking... people are so fucking stupid. They make that big of a deal fighting people, and then they just leave with like a $15 toaster.
They watched The Purge once, and then
Which The Purge 1 was not a good movie.
It wasn't.
It was garbage. But that's all I'll say about that.
I have a lot of Black Friday stories. I'll give you one, which is my first Black Friday, which was terrible. And I've already been through like 3 managers already, so my first manager was in charge of this Black Friday, and I was in charge of, guess what? Electronics.
Oh.
Yeah. And it was not organized at all. So we had like, you know how they have like promotional, like the first 50 people are eligible to get this flyer that has like PS4 at the time was like the big thing, or like an Xbox. So they just had the flyers, right? They only passed out 10, and then they gave the rest of the stack to me, or first come first serve.
What?
So I'm in the way back of the store, and I'm just there. They didn't give me a table or anything to like separate them. Like, okay, what do you want? You know, like, or create some distance. You know, they just gave me the stack with the paper clip. And just said, okay, have fun.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, and it was like World War Z.
It wasn't fun.
It wasn't fun at all. So when the doors open, you see like people running from different sides of the aisles coming towards me.
Oh shit.
Like, I want this, I want this, I want this, I want this, I want that, I want this, like right next to you, like right here.
Oh god.
And I'm like, back up, back up, back up.
Honestly,
Barking. Woof.
honestly, I kind of do want to join in on that shit. Not for because I want to buy anything, but I kind of want to get in a fight.
You know what works, but you shouldn't do? Knife hands. No, back up,
Yeah.
all of you. It works. And I'm like, oh, okay, yes, sir. Okay.
Back up.
You grab a broom, like, yeah.
Exactly.
That's good to know. I like that.
Yeah.
Back up.
Local man stabbed by knife hands.
My knife hands.
But,
If you know how to assert your voice, it works. But yeah, and another one about the same year, they had I had to go back again, and the person that was like in the stock room, like the smaller one, I went to go get some gear, and they were just there, just.
That was me.
Just fetal position.
Yeah. I was like, go to the main break room where there is ventilation so you could get some air, you know? I was like, these are just people. They're not animals. You know, they act like it. They're not.
Black Friday.
No, I'll treat them like animals. They can go fuck themselves.
Cattle prong.
Fucking pull out a pistol. Just, everybody stop.
Yeah, but it is absurd fighting over a toaster that's $11 instead of $15. Seen it happen.
People think
Seen
they're
it
getting the
happen.
best deal of their lives. And
Of their lives for a fucking toaster they use like 4 times. Like, I guess I can understand electronics.
Yeah.
Because they're expensive. You know, you get a brand new TV, you could save a good $400. And for a lot of these people, that's a lot of money to save. However, it's not worth fighting someone over. You fucking Neanderthals. Like, however, I do, like I said earlier, I do want to go just to get a fight.
Oh,
I'll fucking take, I see some kid grab like a fucking PS5. I don't even want it. I mean, I'll get one eventually, but not for Black Friday. That's going to be like next year. But I'll just take it from him. It's from his dad's going to be like, hey, you, my son had it. I'm like, I don't give a fuck.
oh my gosh.
It just sounds like so much fun, honestly.
The retail place that I work at, they do Black Friday a little bit different, which thank God, so it's not as crazy, like a crazy one day thing. But I do online orders, and so I had an online order for a TV.
Do online orders, so I had an offline order, and I was like,
for a TV, and there was only so many left, and I was there in the crowd of people. You know, I've learned from last Black Friday. I've toughened up. I grew a thick skin, and I needed 2 of them. There was
she was
only
going to say I grew a pair.
there was only like so many TVs, and this one person was like, I think I'm gonna get 3, and there's only 2 left. I was like, okay, those are mine, and I took them and I ran. Freaking those big ass TVs, I was hauling my cart, put them on and ran. I was like, not too late.
I kind of want to see that.
Ugh.
That sounds awesome.
Well, thank God it's a little bit better this year. Like, I honestly, I think it's they've calmed down, or maybe they just don't give a fuck and aren't giving as good items.
Well, something broke.
Why are you breaking everything?
I'm trying to sit on this chair. It's too thick.
Now you're short.
All right, I'll tell you. Even this low, I'm still still coming at y'all's height.
Well.
So it was like you actually had to run from people.
Well, I said that I was taking them, and I took them, and I didn't wait for anything else.
These are mine.
They left me alone. They left me alone.
Well, it'll probably
This
help.
is official business. Huh?
Probably help since you were wearing like your work uniform,
Mm-hmm.
so they can't be like, though somebody throws a punch at you.
You're like, oh, what the fuck?
Whether whether you win or lose,
Rather than-
I'd laugh my fucking ass.
I hope I would. In that case, I would have won. Please.
I mean, you're a lot stronger now.
Mm-hmm.
So this year you're gonna be like no problem.
I'm Gucci. I'm
fuck.
I should look for a job and just be like, hey, I'll work for y'all on Black Friday. I'll just get paid that day and you can fire me. I just want to work on one Black Friday. I actually want to.
Yeah, it's fun.
You say that.
People, what do you call it? You see all the spectrum there. Yeah.
It's true.
You see who can crack under pressure.
Like from your coworkers?
Yeah.
I bet. Just you see you here, you there, and then the corner behind there like, just one day. I'll say, what's just a toaster?
Just a fucking toast.
Oh my, guys, it's 3 more hours and that's it. It's not your whole life. Let's go.
Jeez, and even then, Cyber Monday's usually better. Like their deals are usually better from what I've seen.
Yeah, and you gotta be safe at
It's
home.
like, wow. If I go to if we go to this store, then I'll save $4. But if I get it online, I'll save $9.
$9.
I mean, it's not a lot, but still a better deal. And then if you get more expensive shit, the divide is like so much wider. So rather than saving $100, you'll save like $400. I mean, we found a deal with one of the things we're going to be buying for the podcast. Had we gone through one retailer, we would have paid like $400 some dollars, or like $500.
Yeah, forget that.
But we found it for like $280.
Nice.
So we're like,
That's the deal.
exactly. We instantly save a lot of money. But for some reason, people like, why do you need a toaster?
Why is it always that item?
Why do you need a toaster?
They want... I don't know if this is going to be too much to say, but they want something nice to throw in the tub.
God
They want to go out with style.
With style.
Style. Like, damn, look at that toaster!
We found them in the tub. Oh, well, it was a 4-slice.
4 slice.
Check out the price tag.
They saved... That's normally $50. They saved...
Yeah, you don't want to think, they used an air fryer. What a fucking loser. This guy used a
A
toaster.
ghost. Oh no! They think I'm cheap as fuck.
Judgment, you burn in hell. Because I committed suicide? No, because you used an air fryer. You used a shitty toaster.
Damn.
Oh, God. We're so in trouble.
Yeah, well, we haven't got canceled yet, so yeah.
It's going to happen eventually.
Well, I've noticed a customer was like, "Do you have microwaves?" Turns out we don't at all. All air fryers.
No
All of it.
microwaves.
No microwaves.
No microwaves. Are they going extinct?
No.
Are they going obsolete?
Obsolete? There's usually an O in front of that word.
Are they going obsolete? Fuck
Well,
yeah.
I mean, like, well, we usually use our microwave for, like, a vent. I don't think I've actually microwaved anything in months. I can't remember the last time I actually microwaved something. Oh, man, those microwaves had a lot of sugar in them. I don't like how that feels. Ugh.
You want another shot?
Either it's that or the shots. But do you guys use your microwaves a lot?
I do a lot.
Same.
I mean, not that there's anything wrong with using them. I just now realizing, when was the last time I used it? I mean, obviously, I'm going to be getting a microwave when I get my house, right?
Yeah. I
And
need
Black
one.
Friday.
Start fighting people. I want this one.
This one. Like in Decker.
I'll go to Lowe's and start beating heads.
Do they have Black Friday stuff?
I don't know.
Lowe's?
Probably go pick
Probably
up
like
some...
a tool set, maybe. I don't know.
I don't think I'm going to be like fighting over some hydrangeas.
That's true.
But
I like to get like an air duct so I could just directly have a cold vent
Oh man.
right here. That way you guys don't get cold.
I mean, I use the oven more than I use microwaves. But I guess the last time I used a microwave was for... I guess I got Totino's pizza rolls, and I was just super lazy. 'Cause normally I prefer to like heat them up like in the oven, because they come out like crispy.
Yeah.
But
That's-
if you do it in the microwave, they come out like squishy.
Just tomato paste.
You've done the science. Okay, alright.
I like to try things. Like, what if I put it in the microwave? What if I put it in the oven?
Or put it in my
Oof.
Yeah, I'm gonna take another shot. Fuckhead. Which one's even mine? This one? This one.
Mine's Arizona.
Well, I'm forgetting about these two.
No, that was about... Why would the one over here...
Well, I don't know. This guy's
Yours.
dumb as
Yours
hell.
is Tampico.
Well, that one's...
No, it's the
That
big
one's for the-
Actually, no.
Oh, I thought you were gonna have a.
That was for the...
Peach.
For that one. Okay, most of this. But...
The Kahlua. Jameson. Glug, 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 glug. Ah, no glugs.
I put too much.
I don't know.
It's
Coffee's
already
gross.
fucked. It's already fucked. You say that, but I'm pretty sure most of our viewers love coffee.
It's okay to have an opinion, guys.
Even if it's wrong. Right, Eric?
That's why it's an opinion.
I remember teaching that when I was a sub. We had a handout. What's the difference between an opinion and a fact? And some of these kids would not get it. And I was like,
What?
a fact is always true.
Dude, is that why like you had to retire that career? Because
If
you would just snap.
I would have retired the second day, but I needed that job.
You were like, wow, these kids match the current political climate perfectly. I don't understand. What's the difference? Like, my opinion is true, right?
No, your opinion is...
What I
Ash!
believe is fact.
Oh, man.
Oh man. That's. Well,
It's just people in general nowadays. They like to be dumb. Ignorance is bliss. Honestly, I wish I was stupid. Not that, like, and I don't mean, like, that I don't do dumb shit.
God.
Because he'd always be doing dumb shit.
I don't know how many times I've heard Eric say, I can't take you anywhere.
Can't take you anywhere.
I think he said that at
I
Costco
did that
today.
Today. Yep.
But even, oh, there was, you know, the Bai drinks, B-A-I?
Yes.
I saw him, I was like, bye. And then some ladies were like,
We
bye.
passed some old ladies, and he goes bye, and then turn around. They're like,
Who's this fucking
Then didn't see, like,
weirdo?
right behind him was the
My
pack of
grandson.
pie. It was like, I don't think I know him. I hope I never see him again.
You can't take him anywhere. You can't take Waddy anywhere.
I always have fun. It's always fun for me. I have no shame.
the best one was he almost took out the thing from Bass Pro. The pavilion almost went
He
down.
almost
I almost brought down the whole pavilion.
Oh, I don't fit. Earthquake. God damn, dude.
It's kind of scary when you hear metal cracking at a Bass Pro Shop.
Oh man.
I was like, oh fuck.
Oh, Jesus.
I still remember when we went to pay a visit to Whataburger to one of our friends. Do you remember this story?
Oh, yeah. What's up with you and old ladies?
It's always old ladies. So, we went to visit a friend at Whataburger while they were working, and we saw them, like, flipping burgers. And I was like, as close as I could get, like, right next to the soda fountain. And, but within earshot, like, they weren't very far, like, good, like, only, like, 10 feet away.
Uh-huh.
And I, like, stared right at him, and he knew I was there. So I was like, you flipped them patties. And then right next to me, an old lady's like, oh.
Like,
Oh, and I turned to look. It's a little old lady. She's like, I'm like, what? And then he turns around. He looks. And we're just both like,
the scariest moment of my life.
I'm like, what the fuck do I do? I look at Eric for help, and he's in tears already. Just like, oh, hi. Then I just walked away. I was like, okay.
you suffered the consequences of your actions. There you go.
Oh no, it's the consequences of my own actions.
Oh,
This is what you get for being stupid.
hey, it gave me a story to tell on the podcast.
Goddamn.
Which I don't mind. Well, sometimes I do mind. But like, what's the last time I actually got embarrassed in public? I don't know. Well, did I actually? Oh, I did, right? The sunscreens. at
Yeah,
Dick's
I was
Sporting
gonna say
Goods.
the sunscreen.
I actually, it did collapse, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, was I not there?
No, we and him were gonna go to the beach, but the line was like 3 hours long. So we were like, fuck that. Like, imagine you're trying to go to South Padre Island. You go to Port Isabel, you pass like HEB and all that stuff, right?
Yeah.
Well, we hadn't even passed the school.
Oh, and that was a lie.
Yeah, Port Isabel ISD, the line was there.
Yep.
Oh my god.
Which, like I said, it's gonna be hours before you even get to the causeway to get onto the island.
Holy shit.
So we were like, zoo?
Zoo?
So we go to the
Harambe
zoo.
Shrine? Harambe Shrine.
Yeah, that's where Harambe was born. It's Gladys Porter Zoo.
See,
And,
you know
they had-
something new every day.
We go to the zoo, have fun. We go to the Sunrise Mall in Brownsville. We were just like walking around. We go to Dick's Sporting Goods. I don't know what I was doing. That was it just flickered. We go to Dick's Sporting Goods and I don't even know.
We're just looking at shit. Yeah, we're just feeling the vibe.
I don't even know what I did to it. But I like picked up some sunscreen. I was like, man, we could have used this at the thing at the zoo because we're like kind of burned right now. And then I put it back, and I don't remember what happened, but the whole thing just comes down.
Oh.
And there's like a good like 80 some bottles of sunscreen just there, and I'm just like, just walk away. I'm like,
If I worked there, I would have hated you with my gun.
yeah, I know.
You just leave. You don't even tell anybody. You just run. You just fucking
Oh, trust
run.
me, it was loud enough where I didn't have to tell anybody. That made a lot of noise.
Yeah.
But
In this case, you were the asshole.
Yeah, I
Which
was the
reminds
asshole.
me of the next segment.
Am I the asshole?
There we go.
so stupid.
Alright.
What do you have for us today, Andrea?
An
Well,
asshole.
wait. I think I still have it open. Yeah. So, just a quick thing. If you don't know what Am I the Asshole is, it's a subreddit on Reddit where people post their experiences and they want the internet to tell them, am I the asshole or am I not the asshole? Is everybody the asshole? Is nobody the asshole? Who's the asshole?
Let's go down the list. Are you? What about him? What about him?
Yes,
Alright.
no other. There you go.
Or they need more info, because that's also an option. An option.
An option.
I need more
An
info.
option,
We
see?
don't know who the asshole is, and we need more info.
Okay,
So-
let's go. Let's get
So
into
this
it.
Am I the Asshole is, am I the asshole for telling my boyfriend's roommate to get over himself after he told me to stop having sleepovers at the apartment? Alright. So,
When you say sleepovers, is that all?
They
it
fucking.
says?
what was his, it's her boyfriend. So she's sleeping over with her boyfriend.
Yes.
Now wait, okay, now let me
Okay,
read.
okay,
Goddamn.
okay.
Y'all always asking questions
I'm
after.
gonna bring the bang out.
I'm just
gonna bring the
reading
bang
the
out.
freaking title. Alright, so I've been with my boyfriend for 4 months. He rents with a guy, Justin, who is a bit of a self-righteous jerk sometimes.
Wow, she's being real aggressive here.
The problem started when I started having
Bring some
sleepovers
water.
with my boyfriend in the apartment. Justin looked super annoyed whenever he saw me over, which is about
Cold one.
5 days a week. He just keep huffing and puffing and speak to me rudely. I said nothing till yesterday when he got back and found me and started a fight with me, telling me to stop having sleepovers. I asked what the fuck was his problem, and he looked at me with a straight face and said, "If you are gonna come over here and use water, electricity, and whatnot 5 days a week, then you might as well start paying rent." I responded telling him that my boyfriend pays rent and I use what he uses, then called him rude and told him to get over himself. He told me he'll get the landlord involved, and my boyfriend asked me to leave so he could figure it out with Justin. I grabbed my stuff and left feeling awful. My boyfriend later called saying I was rude in what I said, and his roommate has a point, especially since I'm using everything in the apartment from the microwave, shower, charger, and so his roommate felt it was unfair, and my boyfriend asked me to tune down my visits for now. We had an argument after I said he sided with his roommate over me to keep the peace and ended the call. We haven't talked since then. Am I the asshole? Did I go too far?
She kind of sounds like a moocher.
5 days a week, though?
About 5 days a week, yeah.
I don't think what gets me about that isn't so much like that she's there. It's that I'd be like, hey, can I have some like space? Unless we move in together, and like that's like a decided upon thing. Like,
Which is kind of weird because most of the landlord policies that I've seen from different
after 3 days, you have to pay.
yeah.
After you being there for 3 days.
After like a week straight, if you're there, then pay rent.
Yeah, well,
Your
a friend of mine was like, you can stay there, maximum of 3 days. After that, you have to start paying, because at that point, you're taking up parking, you're taking up a parking space essentially, even if it's for guests, even if it's a guest parking. So not only that, but you are going to be using like water. Obviously, I don't think she's using that much. But, I mean, if she's there for 5 days a week, I wouldn't say she's much, like...
If it's enough to complain, it's like every night she's there. She
I-
takes an hour shower, charges her car, she charges her phone, she charges
Her Tesla.
her Tesla, she charges everything.
Bitch, if you have a Tesla, why don't you guys stay at your place?
Did they say the layout of the thing? If it's like a one bath, you know.
No, but I'm assuming it's 2 bedroom, 2 bath, or maybe
unless
even
they're
1
like
bath.
they all slept on the same bed.
Yeah.
Then in this case, he should be a Squidward if it's one bed, one bath.
I don't know.
I would
Like,
get
why
tired
don't they
of
ever
that
go?
shit real quick.
Why don't they ever go to her place?
That's true.
What's wrong with her place?
We don't know.
Because, like, if she's constantly there, if anything, that's telling me they don't go out. like, go to a park. Hang out there for a while. I mean, going to someplace like a park sounds basic, but it can be nice. You know, just looking around, relaxing. And then if you're relaxing with your significant other, that's nice. If anything, that's like one of the things I liked about being in a relationship, just that small shit. But, like, if you're going to be there that often, maybe this guy's, like, maybe the roommate has a point.
So she should start...
Because at first, when you first said the question, I immediately thought, oh, he's sick of hearing them fucking.
Of course.
Because I've had that situation where I'm just there trying to sleep and I just hear what I'm hearing. I'm not going to replicate it.
Please no. Please stop.
And I'm just there like... Then again, never mind. I've probably done that to others, so I can't really be bad. But
I think it's interesting hearing it from the other side of the story.
I've been on both sides of that. But if she's gonna be there that freaking often, then yeah.
I honestly, I think she's the asshole as well, because when the roommate made an agreement with with the boyfriend. Justin's the roommate.
Oh.
So the roommate made an agreement with the boyfriend that it's just me and you living in this place. So there's only supposed to be 2 people in this apartment.
Everything's split 2 ways.
2 ways. There's I get half the space of the apartment, you get the other half. Well, with her staying there almost a week.
Yeah, because now instead of when she's there, they're splitting utilities utility prices being for 3 people using it, but it's being split 2 ways.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, and it may not be that much. I mean, charging your phone is not going to raise your electricity bill by that much, but it builds.
Hairdryer.
Yeah. I'd say she's the asshole.
She's the asshole.
She is the asshole.
Get your own place.
At first, when you're reading it, Justin was making print squares at her.
Yeah,
like that. I'm oh, okay. He just wants the
girlfriend.
Yeah, I thought he was just gonna be some incel.
Mm-hmm.
Really bringing women to this house. What's wrong with you?
But no.
Fucking boys only. Wow, what are you, 12?
A couple of friends like that.
Really?
No, what?
They're incels? Ugh, so cringe.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, incels, but maybe look into yourself. Are you the problem? You know?
Then it agrees with us that she would be the asshole.
With the amount of information given.
She basically lives there,
yeah.
free of charge.
Mm-hmm. She should pay her part. Because, even being a third, taking up some space, breathing in the same air, just
Okay, I'm not going to be oh, she's breathing the same air. I mean, because you're doing that right now, and I'm going to be pay it.
Yes, but I'm only here for 2-3 hours, bro. I'll spend the night. He does. Tell him to pay.
You're not gonna tell me. Come on, man. We do what you.
Yeah, I want to see the quarters in here by the end of the night. But yeah.
Yeah, 20 I could hold on to.
Yeah, she's a bitch. Or not a bitch. She's
okay.
Okay.
She's the asshole.
There you go. We don't
know.
know how else she is besides what we know from the story. Based on the story,
she's a real cunt. No. I mean, yeah, that's pretty much it. What are the comments?
Yeah, if it's every week, 5 days a week, you're basically staying there.
Mm-hmm.
I'm surprised the landlord hasn't gotten involved already.
Yeah, 'cause that surprised me too.
It's you're the asshole. You're not having a sleepover. You're living in that apartment. The dude signed up for
Oh,
one
that's true.
roommate.
She called it a sleepover.
Not
That's a
2.
one-night thing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, sleepover. I can't make it to my house. I stayed here too late. Let me sleep over. I'll go home tomorrow. Nah, she don't go home.
Yeah, shit. Whenever I sleep over at your place or you sleep over at mine, We're not like rummaging through each other's fridges and shit.
Yeah.
We're not like, hey, I'm gonna use up all your water in the shower.
Like, hey Eddie, you're out of soap. Okay.
Be like, oh, great. I'd go buy some, but I smell bad. Fuck face. Because you stole my soap. Who steals soap?
Yeah.
And I like what this person says. It's like, you're the asshole. You live there 5 days a week, use all the utilities often, and don't pay anything. I can see why he'd be annoyed. You're not contributing while essentially living there. You need to realize that he actually pays to live there, and he has a right to be annoyed when utility bills go up, and the person causing that increase doesn't help to pay for it.
If anything, at least raise his part of the bill.
Mm-hmm.
Be like, hey, you're 2 people. I'm just me. So you should be paying more.
Split into thirds, and then he pays for 2/3.
Yeah.
And then quickly, yeah, you gotta go.
Essentially.
You gotta go.
I thought that was interesting.
I could never do it. I could never do it like that. But like, if anything, I'm curious. Where does she live?
I don't know.
Like, is that something that never came up? Like,
Yeah,
where's
if it-
your house?
If we don't hear the other half of like where she lives or anything, you know, then I'm pretty sure she's the asshole.
Oh, I'm homeless. Oh, fuck. You still have to pay for shit. Guess what? He's like, hey, come stay in my car for a few days.
The only thing like that really comes to my mind when I think about this is just like in college, we would, I stayed in the dorms and I had either one roommate, 2 roommates, or no roommates throughout my 3 years there, in that order. And like you agree to, yeah, like I'm gonna be with this one roommate. It should be just us. This is where I live. This is where I go to sleep. I put my head down. Like, I should have a say in who stays here, what happens, and maybe like if you might need a little help, if they're staying that often, like please help. Like what the hell?
I will say this: was there like a communal kitchen?
Not in any of the. Well, yes, because in my dorms we didn't have like kitchens or anything.
Because I remember yours, and it was just what, a microwave?
Like for the communal?
No, not the communal, because I never got that far. Right? I never saw that.
Just like
when we
Oh.
slept over in the dorm room.
It's just like no, like each dorm doesn't have like a kitchen. You can bring your own like mini fridge. You can bring your own microwave, but all it has is like a sink, like so you can brush your teeth, wash your hands. But there is like a kitchen in that building that you can go like that has a stove. That even has its own big fridge or its own microwave that you can use.
When I saw that, I was like, how the fuck? There's like nothing here. I guess you get used to it.
Yeah, and I
I'm
mean,
sure you get used to it.
there's like the place where like a cafeteria, like you would go and like you'd pay for a meal and like you can get whatever you want, or you could be a part of the meal plan. You can go eat there. There's also restaurants on campus too, so it's like
That's one I should have gone to. The culinary school's restaurant was called Red. Should have gone to that. But I don't know. I was pretty blessed with we were given apartments. They were fucking expensive. Split 4 ways, I paid fucking $760.
damn.
Yeah, that was bullshit. But
Wait,
it was
$760 each?
yes.
Holy shit! Well, yeah,
For
you
four
would send
people?
pictures. I'm like, oh, that's pretty bougie. It looks
Yeah, I
like a
said
Nickelodeon
like
studio.
I don't know if you ever saw where I stayed.
No, I
It looked like the
didn't.
set of Victorious. I was like, oh.
I mean, it was. I mean, the quality of the living was great. We all got our own rooms and our own bathrooms. We had our own kitchen, had our own living room, but we had to like provide our own like TVs and shit. And then one day, they were like, we get like a knock on our door, and I open it up, and the person's just going to the next door, and they posted a flyer on the thing, on the door, and I was like, they were like, in like 2 days from now, we're going to be replacing all the mattresses they just said, we're going to be replacing all the mattresses. And I was like, okay, what's going on? 2 days passed. They replaced all the mattresses with memory foam. And every dorm, or every apartment, because they're pretty much apartments, every apartment got a 55-inch plasma screen TV. And we were like, what the fuck? And the guy that brought his TV to put in the living room, they was like, well, fuck it, I'll just take this and put it in my room. It barely fit, but he got it to fit. And we were just like, and that's when I discovered the dangers of memory foam, because I slept so much. And it's so nice. I fucking love it. And I can't, like, I mean, my memory foam's good, but I kind of want another one now. But it was a nice place. We had one thing that pissed me off, we had a dog park, and we weren't allowed to have pets. The Art Institute didn't allow us to have pets. And I'm like...
But you have a dog park.
Yeah, but the UTSA students that stayed at those apartments were allowed to have pets. So I'm like, what the fuck? We're paying this much money, you don't even get to enjoy everything? But there was also, like, there was a pool, and right next to the pool was an actual grill that you can use whenever you want. The commons rooms was like, there was a big ass pool table, and I looked up the price. That pool table cost like $16,000.
Damn.
Because I remember you and I were like, hey, let's find a pool table that we can have like here. It'd be cool to have it for like the set. We're like, oh, how much is it? $16,000. Yeah, we're not doing that.
Yeah,
No.
Like even if everything, like, oh, we have enough money to buy a house and shit. Like, nope.
I feel like there are dumber ways I'd spend $16,000.
Like?
There was a gym. There was like a computer room that you can use. We had free Wi-Fi, but we had to buy our own routers. Which, there was a Goodwill like down the street, and like we found a router for like $3. So, nice. What else did I have? I had like this like Starbucks coffee dispenser, which you can just walk up, put your mug underneath, Starbucks coffee right there. You didn't have to pay for it. Well, I guess it was part of the things we did pay for.
Add it to your tuition. Slowly.
And then... Oh, this wasn't part of the tuition. That's the worst part.
Oh, wow.
At least as far as I remember. I might be wrong about that. But... And then there was like... I loved the walking trail, like the running trail that was there. And I never did do it that far. But if you follow the trail all the way down, you end up downtown.
Damn, from
and you know,
UTSA.
Yeah, I was at UTSA. I could see Six Flags out my window.
That's to downtown.
Yeah, to downtown.
What the? That is so far.
Yeah.
That's so far.
Oops. But
Oh my God.
and it was beautiful. Like you like go up, like you go down the trail, like not even a mile into the trail, you like go over a bridge. That just goes up a little creek, and there's like deer there just running around. Which San Antonio was the first place that I've ever lived in where I learned that deer aren't beautiful; they're fucking annoying. I don't know if that happened where like in your neck of the woods of San Antonio, but having to dodge deer while you're driving is a pain in the ass.
Nah, not where I was.
Bird.
Bird.
Murder! Oh no!
I'm just like, oh god. I hope I don't hit
this
a fucking
again.
deer. Okay. What is in Four Loko that had me, like, by this point, I would have already, like, I wouldn't remember anything. Like, I'd be, like, opening my eyes and be like, it's the next morning. But I've had, like, all these shots, and I'm just like, eh.
One of them was a shot of half and half. Just
well, not the shot of half and half.
Yeah, this shit slaps.
It's like, hey, you want some of the good shit? Got some half and half.
Half half and half.
Where's the Everclear?
Oh,
You want to try that?
Let's try some Everclear.
I'm not gonna try it. I work
No.
tomorrow. I'm
Are
saving
you
that
done?
for Friendsgiving.
I don't work tomorrow till 3 p.m.
I don't think you'll make it.
It's just
Nah.
Everclear.
I think
What's
if
wrong
I
with
put it in your
Everclear?
truck, it'll run.
I'll give you 20 miles. The brown Listerine. No. What if you could just drink take a shot of Listerine?
People have
Does it
done
have
that before.
fluoride in it?
Yeah.
Isn't that toxic?
In large quantities.
In large quantities.
What makes it a large quantity? Is like the whole bottle? Is that bad?
Maybe half and you're done.
Oh shit! Goddamn!
I mean, there's a lot of shit that can kill you if you drink too much of it. There's like a website where you can like look up the lethal dose of pretty much whatever.
Poison control?
Do you want to roast Amazon reviews? Should we do that? Can we do that?
Oh,
to
because
make
of
that a
the
segment.
other night?
Yeah, the other night we couldn't stop
Oh, we were...
roasting these
Okay.
Amazon reviews.
Like what did we look up?
It was like hexagon lighting kit type thing.
Hexagon
Like
lights.
the nano leaves?
Yeah,
Oh.
like a nanoleaf. We're looking for a nanoleaf, but it's just,
Yeah, I think it was something like this.
yeah.
Well, they can see it, yeah.
Yeah, here we go. Oh, hold on. Let me fix
The
that.
mouse fucking
The
up.
mouse is fucking dumb. Battle bugs? Oh, I know what it's looking for. This one. Hey! Sorry if you like
Taco.
blinked and like it hurts your eyes. But yeah, there was one of these that was like, oh yeah, fucking 16 million colors. We were like,
16 million.
yeah,
Yeah,
and we counted. There was
16
only 13 million fucking liars.
Million. 2 stars. Only
Oh.
13, not 16. Fucking hacks.
I don't think it was these. It was like fucking.
It gets worse, yeah.
I'm pretty sure it was at these. Weird,
They
like,
had pictures of the product in different scales.
yeah. How many hexagon tiles are there? There are 6 hexagon tiles. How many
Nice.
panels come in each one? Like, people don't look down here. Do they work with Alexa? No. It's usually the took it out of the box and followed all the directions, and it's a piece of junk. Doesn't work. Lights won't go on. Looking how to get my money back and return it. Don't waste your ding ding.
Here's Sonic coins.
You know what? Which one was
That's what
it?
it sounded like.
Yeah.
I think it's
It's stupid. It's so stupid.
Haribo. I think it's Haribo. The gummy bears. Have you heard of these?
No. Oh, yeah, okay, yeah.
Yeah. People love them. They're great.
Okay.
I don't remember having them.
I like those peaches ones. Those horrible peaches are so good. Ugh.
Just drop one in one of these, and you're good.
I feel, yeah.
You know what? I'll look for them. I'll look for them. I have to go to Candy World.
You can get anywhere.
Really?
Yeah.
I haven't seen them.
I can't read. I can't see because the context are like.
Zoom in.
Oh yeah. Oh.
No,
Control.
it ain't working.
Control. Thank you.
Yes, sir.
All right. I need a.
Nope, more. There we go.
Which one? Like some of these are like fucking crazy.
But it's just gummy bears. People are leaving reviews for gummy bears? Why?
Yeah. There you go. See you in hell, Haribo sugar-free gummy bears. It was my last class of the semester, and the final exam was worth 30% of our grade. After a late night study session, I felt confident. But I had to decide between sleeping in or cooking breakfast. My eyelids chose sleep. My stomach later regretted this decision,
Right.
And after... shut up, I can't read. After several uncomfortable stomach growls, I finally decided to make a quick stop at the campus bookstore and grab a snack before my test. Since the semester was ending and everyone was going home for the summer, a lot of items were on sale, including the snacks and candy that they kept up front. Being in the hungry state that I was in, it only felt logical to pick the largest yet least expensive candy in order to get more bang for my buck. And there they sat. 2 bags of Haribo sugar-free gummy bears. Buy one, get one free. What a deal, I thought naively. I would eat 1 bag before my test and 1 bag afterwards. As I walked to class, I gleefully chewed on these abominable little bastards, unaware of the utter mayhem they would soon unleash on my poor anus. I sat down at my desk as the professor informed us that, due to issues with cheating in the past, restroom breaks would be prohibited until the completion of the exam. I'll give you 10 minutes to use the restroom now. This will be your last chance. Any takers? The demon bears hadn't released their unholy necromancy upon my stomach yet, so in my mode of ignorant foolishness, I remained seated, still munching on those miniature bear-shaped bombs. After the students wise enough to take the professor's offer had returned, the professor handed out the test. I was 6 questions in when it happened. It started subtly at first, but almost like a slight tingly sensation in my lower abdomen. I thought nothing of it, assuming my intestines were just doing their thing. Little did I know that my intestines were trying desperately to warn me of the horror that was on the horizon. By question 9, it happened again, but this time it was followed by a sharp pain. As if those infernal hellions had orchestrated an attack upon my colon. I fought to contain the groan that tried escaping my lips. It was at this point I began to panic. Something was going horribly wrong, and I needed to get through this test before it got any worse. By question 14, my worst fear was upon me. The Satan bears burning hot, liquidy dark magic crashed against my anal sphincter like a tidal wave. I was able to close the hatch just in time, but those relentless toxic bears beat against it like orcs breaking down the doors of Helm's Deep.
Oh shit.
I knew I wouldn't be able to do to so much as shift in my seat without risking a breach. I kept fighting through my exam, clenching my cheeks with all my might. Beads of sweat began rolling down my neck. Suddenly a large gurgling war cry came from my belly, and the entire class lifted their heads. At this point, nothing mattered except expelling this ungodly presence from my bowels. With 15 questions left, I promptly wrote C for every answer and ran out of the classroom. My professor yelled something, but I was too preoccupied with the volcanic eruption that needed to take place before I could find sweet relief. I burst into the restroom like the Kool-Aid Man, and behold, the handicapped stall was empty. Sun rays from the adjacent window shone upon it as if it were a gift from God himself. It took me less than 5.5 seconds to undo my belt buckle, pull down my pants, and finally relax my weary buttocks upon the toilet seat. It took absolutely no effort to expel this demon. Almost immediately, the floodgates of hell were opened, and the damned liquefied souls of the entire bags worth of gummy bears cried as they burned through my sphincter and into the watery abyss below. I had never felt such simultaneous relief and anguish in my life. After 30 more minutes of this, I immediately went home, dug a hole in my backyard, and burned the remaining bag of gummy bears. I leave with this: do not, I repeat, do not eat these spawns of Satan. Not only did they cause me to fail my final test, but the anguish I experienced is something I wouldn't wish upon anyone, not even my worst enemy. The only place these godforsaken hell bears belong are buried deep below the earth's surface. 16,033 people found this helpful.
I actually have a story kind of like that.
Oh God!
Tell it.
Tell it.
It's almost the same, with no gummy bears. I don't know.
What was it?
I don't know what. It was just a normal morning.
Gummy worms.
I had a final for one of my classes, and it was the final. It was in one of the oldest buildings on campus. It was an old building. There was no elevator on my side of the building, so you had to take up the stairs to the 3rd floor. And of course, once I hand out this test, you can't leave. You have to finish it. No restroom breaks, nothing. So, I start taking it as multiple choice at the beginning. I'm like, okay, yeah, this is pretty simple. It's pretty easy. It was an easy class. It's like one everyone has to take because it's a liberal arts school. And, I don't know. I think it was like halfway through. My stomach starts rumbling, gurgling. And I'm like, oh, no. Oh, no. Something's happening. And I need to finish fast. So I'm just trying to speed run this test. I get to the end, and there's an essay. I have to write an essay, and I'm like, oh my God. I'm just clenching. I'm like praying, like, please, God, let me finish this. I don't even think like half of the essay wasn't even about like what the topic was. It was just me kissing ass to this professor, like, please, thank you, I really enjoyed this class, I learned so much, you're really awesome. It's happening. Thank you. If I have a chance to thank you again, I will do it. Boom. Turn it in. I'm on the 3rd floor. There's no elevator in this shit. There's no...
You're just like jumping staircases.
You see her outside fucking crashing through the window like, ah.
The restroom isn't on the 1st floor on the other side of the building. So I'm running down these stairs.
Who designed this place?
It's one of the oldest buildings on
campus. So you get the bench, you toss it out the window, you get the gutter, and
I slide down because I need to go quick. Oh my gosh. I run through the doors outside of the stairs, through the other doors to get to the other side of the building.
How many fucking doors? I'm like swimming here.
I'm running, I turn, I open the restroom. Thank God no one was in there. I sat down and I wasn't even holding back. I was like, whoever walks into this, I'm sorry, but I have to. I have to go. I almost shit my pants.
Oh,
this is in college, right?
This was in college, and I don't know how long I was in the restroom for.
It's not that big.
I don't know what happened, but I left, and I was like, I need Pepto-Bismol.
I've been so lucky. I've never had a problem like this. So lucky.
So close.
Knock on wood, because I don't ever want that to happen.
Barely made it. Exactly. I sat down. I don't even think my cheeks touched the toilet seat. It was already coming out.
You don't need to be that descriptive. Well, jeez.
I've had an experience like that, but I just got up and just went to the restroom.
Oh, well, good for you. Lucky you.
I'm just like, oh, make another test for me. I'll take it.
This is the final.
That's it.
It's always the final. It's always the final. It can never happen during, like, I don't know, homework review or some shit.
Oh.
I'm just like, oh, like...
I'm kind of glad I didn't have a teacher like that if you go to the restroom, you'll never return back to Hogwarts again.
Oh shit, the fucking restroom back in London.
The platforms, no, they're not available to me.
They closed the platforms because you went to the restroom. Like in, oh jeez, I would have been scared.
I was
gonna say scared shitless, but I didn't want to bring the pun in.
Did you have like bullets? Sweating bullets?
I'm pretty sure I was, because I had to be. I was there like, oh my God. Not just my hand was working, my whole body was working to try to keep that inside. I was like, this cannot go. This cannot leave.
This reminds me of one more story, like pretty much kind of like a review, and I know I told Eric about this.
Oh yeah. It happened to me though. It happened
really?
to me, yeah. I told you about it. And I was more... I wasn't even mad because I just thought back of this story. Dear guy who just
this
made
is
my
called
burrito.
Dear Guy Who Just Made My Burrito. A fictional story, a fictional letter written to a fictional person about a real struggle. Dear Guy Who Just Made My Burrito. Have you ever been to Earth? On Earth we use the word burrito to describe a tortilla filled with things you eat. Pretty simple stuff, and I'm surprised you at least got that part right. My burrito was, in fact, filled with food. In this, you and I agree, and are friends. But this is also where my lifelong hatred begins for you. and anyone else whose brain has been repeatedly scrubbed with the same mixture of bleach and pop rocks as yours has. Because that should have killed you, but left you around long enough to do what you did to me today. Let me explain.
Oh, no.
You are an idiot. Let me further explain. Burritos are eaten from one end to the other. So that means when you assemble a burrito with motherfucking zones of ingredients going that direction, you create a disgusting experience for the burrito's end user. When you make a burrito, you should put the ingredients in layers lengthwise. That way every bite has at least a fucking chance of getting at least 2 types of ingredients. And there's little chance of becoming almost hopelessly trapped in a goddamn cilantro cavern.
Oh god.
Have you ever eaten one of these things you make all fucking day? You should try one. They're pretty good when you are not willing yourself through the fucking empire of sour cream only to end up in lettuce country. When you eat a burrito, you don't stand it up and bite down on it lengthwise like a fucking rancor. Humans can't usually dislocate their jaws, and I'm not a fucking pelican. But you must think that that's how it's done, since that would be the only fucking way to take a bite of your craptrosity and may have it taste like a burrito. And guess what else, player? You probably can't guess anything, because I'm pretty sure you're just a mop with a hat on it that fell over and spilled some shit onto a tortilla. But just in case, here's what. Humans don't eat burritos like fucking corn on the cob. Like a fucking typewriter from one end to the other a little at a time. And then ding, next line. But today I wish I had tried that. Because then I would be able to eat some rice, then beans, then be all like, hey beans, I'll be right back, just going over here to get to the guacamole for a second. Nope. My experience is more like, hey beans, it's just going to be you and me for the next few minutes until I can fucking excavate the rice from beneath you. But by then, you will be a fading memory. Oh hey, I was wrong. I'm in the fucking cheesosphere. Now rice must be the next, I hope. It's not another fucking salsa pocket. You built this thing like a fucking pack of lifesavers. And I don't even fucking think I'm about to open this shit up and re-engineer your nonsense 90 degrees. I already put a hole in it with my fucking mouth. Yeah, that's how I discovered you fucking suck at looking at things. I am not going to do fucking tortilla origami to get this shit back together, only to end up with a burrito that's been shot in the gut and is bleeding your ineptitude. What's that? I should ask you to mix it up first next time? Is this Jamba Juice? I don't want to drink my fucking burrito through a spendy straw, and I don't want a pile of burrito soup in a flour can. I just want a burrito. In conclusion, you're the worst thing that's ever happened to the universe. You owe everyone everywhere an apology for this burrito abomination, and I hope your babies look like monkeys. Update for everyone who said just eat it with a fork. A fucking fork?
He goes off on a fork.
I didn't order the fucking burrito salad. If anyone handed me a burrito with a fork, they would be wearing a brand new burrito hat from my fall collection 10 seconds later. That's like buying a car and having them hand you a fucking wrench with the keys. Like, yeah, we know this motherfucker's going to explode and be spread across 8 lanes as soon as you hit the gas. But shit, we give you a wrench, so be cool. Jesus already gave me 2 burrito forks. One at the end of each arm, and they're called fucking hands. A fork. My god. I haven't cried since I was 6, but I'm fucking sobbing now. People eat burritos with forks. God is sorry he made us.
Hey, go up to the diagram. So, I had this. And you told me this story like 3 months prior. So, when I bit into sour cream, just sour cream, I was mad for like 2 seconds, and I remembered that story. I was like, ha! Okay, here we go. I opened the damn thing. There it was, sour cream.
Oh my god.
And you would see, like, when you go to Chipotle, and you see everything done for you, I ordered through the app. Big mistake. So when I picked up that thing, I didn't know what it looked like. I just assumed they just did their job, you know? So I just got it, bit into it. I was like,
Ooh.
what the fuck is this?
It's like taking a spoonful of sour creams.
Pretty
Yummy.
much. If you want that image, take a spoonful of sour cream. That's what it tastes like. And I was like, oh wow, it's actually what Eddie was talking about.
It'd be hard not to
Actually
gag.
happens.
As much as I like sour cream, I usually put it with other shit. Not just like, I'm just gonna grab the tub and fucking scoop it in my mouth. I don't think anybody's gonna fucking like that. So this actually happened to you after I told you the story?
Yeah.
This story is pretty old. 2013 is when it came out.
by Jack Dyer.
It was a pretty dire situation after this happened. But oh man, that's fucking awesome.
But yeah, I ate it with a fork. I didn't say a fork. A fork.
Yeah, but that's how. I mean, of course,
You
that's not the
shouldn't-
way to eat a burrito.
Yeah.
But
You shouldn't need a fork because this fucking weirdo, whoever made it, like, they probably did it. They were probably like, you know what? They probably got dared by somebody. They probably saw this very story and was like, I'm gonna do this.
I think he got fired because I looked at the receipt, and it has the guy who made it.
Uh-huh.
So when I went back next time, I didn't see his name tag, so I'm like, yeah, he's probably fired then.
Or it just didn't work that day.
Maybe.
no, we like to think he got fired.
I would have
So-
walked back inside and be like, the fuck is this? You take a bite of each individual spot, like fuck.
Okay. Who fucking did this?
Fucking Bob for apples and the sour cream just. Ugh. Hey, guess what? There's no apples. You're just getting a mouthful of sour cream, you fucking heathen.
I was gonna be ready with my Karen wig. Where's your manager?
I want to speak to your manager, dude.
Man.
I'd probably gag if I take a bite of a burrito and it's just all sour cream. Just.
It was very disappointing
Ugh.
that I had to eat a salad instead of a burrito. But I mean,
Their
I had to
bowls
eat,
aren't bad. If anything, I feel like their bowls, like when I get like the red, like hot sauce, or the red salsa in it, like I feel like it's spicier. Or maybe it's just because there's more room to put more.
But at that point, it's like I ordered chicken tenders and I got chicken nuggets. It's still the same shit, just different.
Yeah,
Slightly different.
but the way they served it to you was more like you got the chicken, but you have to bite through all the batter first. It's like 6 inches of batter.
Batter. It's like that Christmas, what do you call it, game? Everything's in a saran wrap.
Oh, I don't know what it's called, but I know what you're talking
Did we
about.
try that? We gotta try it this Christmas. We have to.
I don't know. What is it? Elephant something?
No.
No, it's not.
I don't
White
know.
elephant. No.
Why do they call it white elephant?
Honestly, don't know.
It's a conversation for another day. We'll figure that out for the next podcast.
Yeah, because
that's
this one's
after
already done. It's
8 minutes ago.
yeah, we kind of went over on this one, but this was a good one. I'm getting kind of numb.
Uh-oh.
Well, I'm just numb. That's it. I don't feel tipsy. Well, obviously I wouldn't drive right now.
But
But
around the block just to come back over here.
I just really have to pee.
all right. Well, on that note, remember we're just a bunch of idiots that also have a Spotify thing.
with
Yeah, support the show because there's a lot of room for improvement here.
Yeah.
But thank you guys so much for watching. We're just a bunch of idiots. So take what we said with a grain of salt.
Oh, and don't be shy if you want to be guest featured, because we're very lenient.
We're always down for more guests.
For more guests.
I mean, the biggest thing that people say is, what am I going to say for an hour and a half? That's what we all thought when we started this. And look how easy it is.
it's so easy after you create the vibe.
If
There
anything,
you go.
like once you get used to having a camera and a microphone pointed at you, it's not that bad, right?
Yeah.
If anything, with more people, the more people that there is, the easier it gets. Because it's just conversation and everybody's putting their point of view for whatever we're talking about.
And this might be the last place to have an opinion. Okay, alright, that's all I gotta say about it.
Damn, this guy's got some beef. But to get to that, we're going to have to go through all the fucking lettuce. So,
Oh my god. Okay, we're ending it.
Yeah, I've had better. Thank you guys so much for watching. He's already done. Good night. Take care. See you next week.